Welcome, my Mystic Tribe. This is Mystic Jen, and I'm here with a pick a card reading. I haven't done one of these in a long time. So, this is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and just like that, we have our crystals that up here. We have smoky, no, this is clear quartz. We have amethyst, moonstone, and rose quartz. So take a moment to pause this video and concentrate and figure out which one of these draws your eye. It is okay if more than one, if you have more than one that you are attracted to, feel free to watch the reading for however many you are drawn to. As usual, I will have the timestamps in the description description box below. And give me that thumbs up if you like these videos. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how your pile or piles resonated. Let me know which piles you chose. I'd be curious, which piles did you choose and how it resonated? And feel free to share my video all over social media. And at the end of each pile, I'm going to use one of my pendulums for yes and no questions. So have your yes and no question ready, because after I read each pile, I will do a pendulum. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Pick a card reading is about what your higher self wants to tell you. Okay, if you chose pile 1 with this little guy, we are going to get into your cards. Okay, we have the hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. Okay, this is telling me that right now, you may feel like you're out of options because there seems to be something that may have ended or something that has been deteriorating, and you're unsure which path you need to take. Numerology-wise, we have a 7. A 7 is forward momentum. It is taking charge. It is progression moving forward, okay? And even if you're not sure where you're headed, this is trusting in the process. Some of you may need to take the path to regenerate yourself, regenerate your soul, regenerate your spirit. That may be why your path is hidden right now, because you need to take some time out to yourself. And along with that comes this increased awareness. Okay, this is about going within. So your higher self is trying to tell you that it's communicating, it's trying to get you to go within, it's trying to get you to connect for a higher awareness. And we have the Hanged Man, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. So, again, we have this illumination around their head, being suspended in order to come to this higher awareness. When you get into this higher awareness, then the path becomes clear. But a lot of this is recharging yourself, recharging your energy, taking a time out to see things in a different perspective. The Hangman energy is also about creative thinking, new ways of thinking about things. And Three of Pentacles is really working on something. This is putting in the work. So it's your higher self is saying you need to put in the work to overcome whatever betrayal that you may have experienced that left you feeling dead inside. That's pretty much what that is. And then we have the home and we have security. This is about security in the home. Somebody's home life you may not be feeling very secure in your home life. Okay? This could also be real estate. For some of you, this could be talking about your career and your job, a lack of security. But what it feels mostly like is some sense of betrayal. And that is leading you down a path that you're very unsure of, very uncertain. But this is saying tens are endings and new beginnings. So I feel as though you've went through the toughest part of this. Even though you may still not quite feel like yourself, you still kind of have that empty feeling, that dead feeling inside. And this is also a 10. 4 and 6 is a 10. So we have a couple 10s here, which is spiritual connection. And it is endings and new beginnings. So it is time to recharge and find yourself, connect to your higher self. Because your higher self is wanting you to bring about balance and healing and restoration in your life, getting you back on track and trusting in that hidden path. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I grabbed this pendulum for a reason, I guess. Okay, take a moment. Concentrate on a yes and no question. The way my energy works with each one of my pendulums, clockwise is a yes, counterclockwise is a no. Up and down is unknown, crosswise is a maybe. Okay? Now, we're going to steal the pendulum. And I ask my pendulum, the questions that my viewers are asking, yes and no, is their answer a yes or is it a no? This is a huge yes. So whatever question you asked, thank you, pendulum, you received a yes. Okay, we are going to move on to the amethyst. Hey, amethyst, pile 2. If you chose the amethyst, I love amethyst. And these are very powerful right now. I charged them up for like a couple days. I left them on charge. So they are screaming with power right now. Okay, let's get into your reading. We have moonlight. This is the potential for romance. The messages from your higher self, what they want you to know is I get romance, romantic feelings. I feel like the romantic feelings run deep because it feels like deep water there. It almost feels like ocean. Well, it's a lake of some sort. And the moon is shining on it and illuminating that lake. And there is some great depths. So somebody's emotions is really running deep. And this is a number 9. 9, to me, is a completion. Coming to a completion. And it's wish fulfillment. We have the tribe. The tribe is a group of people. It's a group of friends. It's a community. So there's something dealing with a community, a tribe. This could even be a family that you are feeling very connected to. Maybe you're trying to have a family, build a family. Okay? The moon is also things that are hidden. You may not see this yet. Okay? There may be some hidden aspects that you're unaware of that are going to come up and surface regarding a family situation for some of you. Okay? These are emotions running deep. And I do feel strong romantic feelings here with this. So this might be coming together, a joining of a couple families, even though you have your doubts right now. But your higher self is telling you to have a little bit of faith in this. And we have Lady Porta, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Wow. There's not a whole lot I can say about that except that when it comes to this family situation and things that are coming to the surface, deep emotional seeds that are coming up. And for some of you, it's romantic. For some of you, it's just family situations. You know, you have to do what's right. You have to do what's right for you. What is going to make you happy? And don't worry about what other people say. Ah, yes, a connection that you have to stop worrying about what the community is going to say or what your family's going to say or what your circle of friends are saying about it. You have to do what's right for you. This is like divine order, divinely orchestrated here. And we have the world, another completion card. The world is something successful. The world is harmony and balance coming into play, feeling fulfilled and happy. I feel like a celebration because you have the successful completion, because you took the chance, you took the risk despite what other people were telling you. And because the universe has handed you this golden opportunity here. This is planting a seed. This is a brand new start. This is a successful completion. Both of these are new beginnings. Taking the chance, rolling the dice, because you have an opportunity that you don't want to miss or want to pass up. I see this bright light shining here. Being carefree, worry-free. For a minute there, I thought there was a number on this card, but there's not. But this, you have this new beginning started. I feel like there's a new romance that is blossoming. And I think other people are being judgmental. And that's why this card is saying, don't worry about it. You have this chance to build this life, a brand new life, taking the chance and feeling complete. This person completes you. We have the moon here, moonlight, moon. This is romance and emotional fulfillment. The fox is thinking outside the box. And I feel like the fox is also somebody who is doubting this romance. And it definitely feels like somebody in your circle, in your tight-knit inner circle. And the fox in this instance is feeling very much thinking outside of the box, being resourceful. These both sometimes can represent work. Maybe this is a work environment that this is not there's a couple group of people watching this particular pile. Some of you have met somebody at work and there might be a work romance involved that bosses or coworkers are frowning upon. But you have to do what's right for you. You have to do what feels right. There's a select few. And I'm going to put this out there now, that you might be the other woman. The person that you're getting involved with might be in a committed relationship right now. That commitment, and you might be in the shadows, that other person that is hidden. Because you are taking a roll of the dice that you are going to be the one that ends up winning in the end. Now, your higher self is trying to caution you on this, that for some of you, if you are the other woman, there is something else coming. That another golden opportunity that you could take the roll of the dice on and put, like, end this chapter and take a chance on a new one. That's only a couple people. I don't feel that's not the strongest energy here. But I'm just saying there's a couple people that's in that particular boat. Now, I'm going to grab my pendulum again. And my other one's calling me. They said, be fair. We both want to be used. Okay, now, what you need to do is to concentrate on a yes or no answer. And clockwise, this way is yes, this way is no. That's the way my pendulums work. There is a unknown and a maybe, okay? The unknown is typically you are not meant to know the answer at this time. The pendulum is very specific about that, and I trust my intuition and what my pendulum is telling me as well. So, with that said, let's move on to the pendulum. I know this is an overhead view. Hopefully you can tell the direction that it swings. Pendulum. The questions that my viewers are asking, give them a yes or a no answer. Okay, it is definitely swinging counterclockwise. So whatever the question that you have asked, pendulum is giving you a very strong no. Okay. Thank you, pendulum. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and move on to the Moonstone Pile 3. Welcome to those that chose Pile 3. Chose this beautiful Moonstone. We are going to get into your reading. Okay, attachment. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, letting go. This is restrictions and fear. Letting go of the fear, letting go of whatever is binding you and restricting you. This is about an unhealthy attachment. We all have them. We all get them. And they hold us back. And combined with come to the edge, your higher self is calling you to come to the edge and step off in faith. Release. This is like full energy of the tarot. Very much full energy. And this is also a 9, which is completion. It's time to complete this cycle. It's time to break those ties that are binding you up, and haven't. In your higher self is saying you have to take that leap of faith, take that step off that edge. Spirit has your back. It is there going to catch you. It is going to lift you up. I feel so much. I feel this very heavy, heavy load here. I feel so much sadness. I feel you feel stuck, but you really aren't stuck. And we have Mercury. Open communication. Get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Speak to the universe. Speak to your guide. Speak to your higher self. Somebody's voice is being very restricted. You feel as though you have no voice. You feel as though you have no say-so in anything that goes on in your home or at your job or in your life in general. And that could not be further from the truth. you need to use your voice. Your voice is going to help release those restrictions from you. You have to take that chance and speak your voice. Speak your mind in a loving way. That release, that's part of this release. You have the Strength card. Okay, strength is willpower and calling upon that inner strength. Having that willpower to push forward and use your voice in order to bring justice and balance. Justice is doing the right thing. There is something that you need to speak up about, and that's what your higher self is telling you. With a Princess of Cups, loving messages, you can do this in a loving manner. Okay? And your higher self is really saying, reflect upon these restrictions and understand how they are holding you back and what you can accomplish when you let go and take that chance and have that courage and willpower to push forward. Have that inner strength to speak your mind, to speak your voice and saying, I am not going to be restricted anymore. I am going to do the right thing. I am not holding back anymore. And doing it in a loving way and doing it out of self-love. And we have the Path and the Bear. This is taking control of your destiny, of the path in which you walk. This is a decision. You are at that crossroads. You are at that fork in the road that you have to make a decision about this. Are you going to stay silent or are you going to speak up? Spirit is definitely saying, speak up. Be the boss. Be in control. For some of you, this might be speaking up and standing up to a boss. Some of you, this is standing up to somebody who's been domineering and controlling over you. This is taking your power back and you being in control over the direction in which you want your life to take. Very powerful there. Okay, and now we're going to go to the pendulum part of this reading. How the pendulum works. All of my pendulums, it has to do with my personal energy. Okay? How my pendulums work. Every single one I've ever had. Clockwise is yes. Counterclockwise is no. Up and down or back and forth is usually a maybe or an unknown, or it's not. You are not meant to know at this time when it comes to yes and no questions. So here's the pendulum. Concentrate on it. Get your yes and no question in mind. And really sit, think, and contemplate it. Make sure you are open to the truth. Here we go. Dear pendulum, the questions, the yes and no questions that the viewers of this particular reading are seeking. The yes and no questions. It's shaking. It's ready to go. Give them their answer, yes, no, or unknown. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it shaking, but it was ready to answer even before I got everything out. You are getting a definite yes. A yes to your questions. And my intuition is kicking in and saying, yes, all systems are go. You know, get a pair of balls and go at it. Okay, this is your reading for Pile 3. We're now going to move on to the Rose Quartz for Pile 4. Okay, everybody, welcome to Pile 4. If you've chose the Rose Quartz. Rose quartz is more than just romance. Some people think, oh, rose quartz, that's going to be love and romance. My intuition is telling me that I need to tell you that Rose quartz is about love, period. Love between parents and children, love between siblings, love between friends, and yes, romantic love. And most importantly, love for self, love for spirit. Okay, that is a message in itself for somebody. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into your reading. We have the message. Now you may want to, I've already pre-recorded the daily reading for November 7th. Okay, it'll come out at 5 p.m. Eastern time today. This card showed up. So if you chose pile 4, you're definitely going to want to watch the daily read when it comes out. Okay, this is positive news and a positive outcome. This is positive energy. This is taking in positive. This is being in the mindset of discarding any doubt, any negativity. A 2 and 8 is a 10. This is a successful completion. This is harmony and balance. Whatever outcome that you have been looking for to a situation, it is coming and it's going to be positive. Time for a nap. Then when you get this positive outcome, this positive results, and these positive messages coming through, your higher self wants you to know that you will be able to put it to rest and take a rest. Take a time out. Because for this pile, I feel that you've really gone through something. You've gone through some major battles. But it's over. I mean, it's not going to be I feel that I need to tell you, it's not going to be the last battle of your life. But this particular situation that you've been going through is ending. And the outcome that you've been wanting, that you've been praying for, that you've been manifesting is coming to pass. And you're going to be able to put it to rest. You're going to be able to take a break from this. And we have Green Terra, Supreme Protection. You are protection. Cords are being cut. Yes. Move beyond limitation and having some trust in spirit. Trust in yourself. Okay? I am feeling you. I need to tell you, you need to trust in your intuition. Part of your intuition is coming from your higher self. They are sending you signals and signs all the time. All those gut feelings you get. That is your higher self speaking to you. Yes, your spirit guide and angel sends messages that way too. But there is a certain feeling that you get that comes from within. That is your higher self, your higher level of consciousness coming through. And you are making it to the end because you have had that divine connection with you. For some of you, there are situations that you thought there is absolutely no way out. This is impossible. Then all of a sudden, it's like it's flipped. And it's like, wow, that's because Spirit's been on your side. Spirit has had your back. You've got the Queen of Swords. The Emperor. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Wands. And I didn't realize that there were 4 cards here. You're the only deck. There was an extra card that slipped in here, which is the High Priestess. This is your higher self coming through. And this is a confirmation. There are some hidden facts, things that you don't know yet associated with this situation. But your higher self is speaking to you. You have to trust that gut instinct. Everything is going to become crystal clear. The Queen of Swords is a truth seeker. She is also a card that every time I see her, I think of justice. She is about balance and fairness. Sometimes she is also known as the divorced woman or somebody who's been scorned. I feel like this is somebody who has been through some battles. And she has learned some lessons. She is applying the knowledge that she has learned to take control of her own destiny, of her own life. She is empowered. The Emperor is bringing about power and structure. Okay? And she is invoking that power and structure from within. And we have another queen over here with the Queen of Wands about having that authority in her life. She is about that confidence level. And she is very enthusiastic and she goes after what she wants. That's what this is about. The Emperor, this is fire energy. Yes, some of you might be dealing with an Aries, and that you might have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy as well that you are dealing with. Full energy is Virgo energy to me. Because it is Mercury. We have Mercury energy here with communications. Mercury is ruler of Virgo. Okay. Anyhow, Mars energy is about taking action as well. So somebody is taking action on their life and taking control. We have the Tower and we have the Fish. Okay. Somebody maybe is taking control of their own destiny, their own life. This is about, this is an increase in status. So you are moving up. You are leveling up. A lot of you, this is about career. And you are leveling up in career. Personal relationships, you know, you are leveling up on your own. You are doing this by yourself. And increase in confidence. Your confidence level is moving up and you are the boss. You are in control. You are laying the foundations and you are being your own authority. This is a very powerful message for you, whoever chose Pile 4. Now we are going to move on to Pendulum. I have 2 pendulums here, and they each spoke to me and told me that I had to take turns. I couldn't favor one over the other. So with 4 piles, they each get used twice. Here's this pendulum. How it works is clockwise is yes, counterclockwise is no. Anything else, up, down, whatever, it is saying that the answer is unknown at this time, or they can't reveal it. Spirit can't reveal it at this time. You will find out when the time is right. Okay? So I want you to concentrate on this pendulum for a moment. Yes or no question. What do you need a yes or no answer to? Okay. Now, I asked the pendulum, the viewers viewing this reading for Pile 4, they have a yes or no question in mind. In general, for a majority, please give us a yes or no answer to their question. I don't know if you can see that, but it is clearly swinging swinging clockwise. So the answer that you asked is a yes. And this concludes this part of the reading. I thank you for everybody for tuning in. Again, please do make sure you hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what pile you picked and how it resonated. Even the pendulum part, if that answered your question, if that resonated. I love hearing the feedback on these pick-a-cards. It's really fun to hear how a certain pile resonated. Sometimes more than one pile resonates. So let me know what piles you picked and how it resonated. Love you all. Blessed be.